Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium, ready to have a good time. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Louisiana State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will be in a hole thanks to that short return. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. At the 45 on his way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He'll do it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Looking to pass, it's Bryson. Looking left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Make some noise. Get on your feet. Get loud, Bulldog fans.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got his man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Quickly complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On third down, going up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Kennesaw State 7, Louisiana Tech 3.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the air, it's Bryson. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Bryson. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll try the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half. in the fourth quarter late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
And now this offense will take the field again. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll go right back to him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
That's a first down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Bryson. Coming after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this.